It is Monday, so I didn't make a video about my coffee because my wife and daughter were asleep. Because vacation started this week for my wife, so I made coffee as quietly as I could today. Which I did something different because my wife learned from a fellow CrossFitter on social video faux pas on social media, Jacqueline K, or the CrossFit Mighty Mouse, as she's known. A little trick about the nut pods we've been using. I've used nut pods since they came out. I think I was on their Kickstarter. Anyways, but the nut pods can be frothed. That milk or cream fat can be frothed with your little frother stirrer that I use if you heat it up. So I put my 5 tablespoons in a separate cup and I put it in the microwave for 35 seconds, and you froth it, and then you can put it on top of your coffee. I even added a little pumpkin spice and cinnamon into the milk or the nut pods as I frothed it with the collagen. I mixed the collagen in the coffee, added the froth to the top. The only downside I'd say is you have to stir in your froth to the coffee to get the same effect, or you're just drinking black coffee underneath froth. So next time,
half and half.
She did half and half too.
Yeah, so 15 minutes.
That's what I'm gonna do next time. Next time I will have 2.5 tablespoons in the coffee, and I'll froth the other 2.5 tablespoons. So, because it was a lot of froth, took away from my coffee. It was overflowing out of my Yeti. So, real quick, I'm just going to show you what I'm using for breakfast. I haven't weighed anything out yet or done it, and then I'll show you a picture of the completed project. But we're having something different than I've been having. So today I wanted my berries, of course. They're frozen berries that I had yesterday for dessert. Having them, I think like 100 grams. I'm going to have them on a cup of Chobani. This is no color labels. It's the Chobani fat-free, so something me and my wife can share. I bought more of it from United. I take that back. Seriously, you can buy it at Sam's. They used to sell one at Sam's like an inch taller, and it was $1 cheaper than United. But this is what we get right now, because I don't think Sam's carries that one. And I really like the Chobani. The Lucerne's pretty good too. Chobani's just probably better in the fat-free. If you're getting the fat kind, with a little bit of fat in it, I can't remember who got the best. I know there's a brand, I think it's owned by Kellogg's, but it's Morning Summit, and they make a really good one that Costco has sometimes. I'm going to have the last of these Canadian bacon slices from Jones. It's 3 slices. Finish that off before we go on vacation. It makes Randy so sad because she eats these almost every day. Now, she's going to be thrown for a loop tomorrow. We only have one more breakfast here, maybe 1.5. Depends on what we do on Wednesday. We fly out at 9 a.m. on Wednesday. We're going to have 2 delicious whole eggs and no egg beaters today. It's unusual for me. And I think I'm having spinach for breakfast. I got a phone call that messed me up. My FitnessPal is logging back in. No spinach. That's for later. Okay, good. That way I can fry my eggs instead of scramble them. I know on top of the yogurt and berries, I want to try something weird. I've got this calorie-free pancake syrup. It doesn't have corn syrup. That's why I get it. It has quite a few things that I don't know what they are. So I don't have a lot of this, but we get a pancake meal from Icon. It's a custom meal. We get 3 pancakes, and it's got like 3 ounces of egg whites and turkey bacon. Randy loves it for traveling. It's great here once in a while. It's very, very, very filling. The protein is through the roof. It's only like 53 carbs, and it's 8 fat or less. So it's a really good meal, but it doesn't come, since it's custom, it doesn't come with any syrup in the package like the other pancake meals I've showed you that have the agave package. So you have to take your own. So she's been using this, and then like those little, most people probably call them sample cups. We call them what they are, Jello shot cups. She'll put syrup in the Jello shot cup and take that with her to out of town or whatever. So I'm gonna put the spinach back up in the fridge. I got new spinach from Sam's today. At least half of this is gonna go to waste because I still have a little bit left from the United bag. These things cost the same amount of money. One's organic, one's not. I don't know if that matters to anybody, but this is 1 pound, 8 ounces. So it's supposed to be half, right? 8 ounces of a pound. So I'm gonna make breakfast, try out the syrup. Might be weird, but thought it'd be fun. There's a lot of yogurt. It's a cup of yogurt I'm having today. Oh, the other thing I'll show you before we go. Since I went to Sam's and got the spinach with my order, I got a brand new stick-free pan. Say Teflon causes cancer, but I think everything causes cancer. I'll take my risk with this. I like it way better than spraying useless oils all the time. Cool. You'll see the picture, and then I'll see you again after workout for dinner. It's dinner time. I don't know if I put a photo on here of my post-workout shake today. It was Formula One as usual, but I had a different flavor. A good friend of mine, Mr. Jack, gave me a sample of his flavor. I only got one container in of a flavor called Juicy Watermelon, and I had that tonight, and it was phenomenal. I know that's random, but I've been having vanilla milkshake all week long, and vanilla milkshake is really good. It's not the same vanilla you would expect or you get in a lot of others. It really is good. It mixes it well. But anyways, I just don't know what the picture's gonna look like. The only reason I said that is that I didn't have a bottle. He brought it to me in a Ziploc bag, like a little powder exchange that you don't talk about. So I want to talk about dinner real quick before my family gets back from their errand. I've got dinner and dessert prepped so that I don't have to show you two different videos today. I have, and this camera angle is awful. I have my 2 mushrooms, so I can have 50 grams of mushrooms, my mushroom caps. I've got 85 grams of green beans here and 85 grams of spinach. A just giant mondo plate of vegetables. It's going to cook down to a lot of nothing with the way mushrooms and the way spinach cooks down. Those are my vegetables. For the most part, there's a few more in here. I need to be shorter. I'm having an actual keto. Earlier in the week, I shared a meal from Icon, the fajita shrimp meal with veggies and had peppers and onions and stuff. It's not actually one of their keto meals. It just works for keto or regular because it's all protein. 5 carbs and 5 fats, 1 take. So you could fit it for a regular diet or a keto diet, whatever you want to do, or a paleo diet. My favorite. This is a beef patty meal. It's got bacon and Brussels sprouts and good stuff in it. And mushrooms at the top there. You know I'm gonna throw this in the air fryer. There's a better view. I know the lighting's not very good, but it's got some tiny, tiny Brussels sprouts, some bacon, some red onion, mushrooms, and then Swiss cheese on that patty. It's a beef patty again. The nutrients in this are awesome. 26 fat, and it's got beef fat, cheese fat, all that good stuff going into it. We have only 9 carbs, but we're getting 41 protein. So if you have the high fat diet like I have, it's going to really help pump those things in. The fiber is 4 fiber on this, which is pretty good for a little meal like that. Really friendly for what I'm doing. The total calories for that meal is 430, and I'll add it to what I've got here. My whole dinner is 528 calories. That's probably one of the biggest dinners I've had this week, I think, if I was guessing. 17 carbs, 26 fats, and 56 protein. Very, very, very filling. I think it's 8.5 grams of fiber. So I'm excited about that. It's going to be a good dinner. And then I want to go ahead and show you desserts. We can save the second video. I haven't prepped it as far as measurement goes, but I'm having more mixed berries because I'm addicted to berries right now. Having one of those Chalk Zeros I had earlier in the week, a little bitty chocolate square. And then because I've been craving it ever since the first time I had it by accident, I'm going to have more PB Fit. And I'm going to mix it up to liquefy it. I'm going to use coconut oil from this guy. There's lots of coconut oils out there. This is a weird point to make, but there's lots of coconut oils out there. That one's my favorite. If you get I forget what the mainstream brand that makes all kinds of lard type oils and stuff, they make a coconut oil and it just tastes weird. If they're white and pasty, you want one that melts when it goes room temperature. That's what that one does. It'll be a white solid when it's cold, and it'll be clear when it's room temperature. They sell that one about everywhere now. They used to only sell it at natural grocers, but United picked it up. Dr. Bronner's. I like it because it has a little bit of a nutty flavor without being like artificially coconut or something. And the coconut flavor does not come across in food. It does not taste like coconuts when you eat food. So but you get to mix it in and just have that. Like it goes great with peanut butter. You get a more nutty peanut butter with it. I'm trying to think of other things I mix it with. Oh, dinner. I forgot that I get cheese. Mozzarella cheese. Fat-free mozzarella cheese goes somewhere in the mix on the spinach and mushrooms probably to help pump up that protein. 0 fat, 9 grams of protein in a serving. I think I get a full serving, which is 28 grams. So, that's it. I was going to do a recap today. I think I'm going to put it off till tomorrow. So we'll probably have a really short video. I wanted to make a video tomorrow, at least in the morning, because I'm doing a couple things different in the morning tomorrow. And hopefully you'll get the video tomorrow or Wednesday. I'm flying out early on Wednesday, so if I don't finish the video tomorrow, I don't know when you'll get it. But that's where I want to recap the week and tell you what I've learned, what I didn't learn. I can tell you right now, the cravings are starting to set in a little bit more, and I think that's just because I have vacation coming up, not because I've been deprived all week. I just know what I can look forward to, and that's why I did this. So I'm looking forward to Wednesday and bumping up my stuff. I'll tell you right now, before the recap, when I go on vacation, I usually don't quit tracking. Usually am very real about everything I do. I don't come off schedule. I may bump up. I may go to a maintenance style, which will be a lot higher calories, but I still track all the time. This trip is going to be a little bit different. I'm going to track only protein probably. In Vegas, and I just called today to my hotel, and they don't have a microwave at the Delano. So I can't take meals. I can't heat stuff up in the room. I'm going to be subject to what's there. So I'm taking protein bars. I'm taking some keto stuff and some other objects. But I'm going to mainly track my protein, make sure I can get enough protein to maintain muscle mass for 5 days. I don't think it'll really make a dent. It's Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. 4 days, whatever. But I'm gonna do my best to maintain protein. Everything else I'm gonna be just really lenient on. But I think that's it for today. Sorry for making the video so long. Like I said, tomorrow morning I'm going to make coffee and maybe breakfast, and there'll be a recap in between those, after those, somewhere. I hope this has been helpful to somebody so far, and I see you later.